Alright, this is Alf's reaction to when Beck comes home. Sorry about all the shadows and stuff, but this is just Alf's reaction to when Rebecca's just reversing the car into the drive. What does your dog react like? So Beck has just come home.
Yeah.
And is thrilled because...
First thing I do...
Hold on, let me just turn the mic around so that...
First thing I do is open parcels.
You've been shopping?
I was shopping, yeah.
Tell
I was buying some materials. So I was buying material. So that one. There's this one with a little house on it.
Oh,
and
what's
then
this for?
There's a plain black one. It's to make face masks.
Oh, we're getting bespoke face masks.
You are. The whole family.
The whole fam.
So,
cool.
So here is obviously wanting to rock the
black
one. Hannah liked that one.
Oh, with the stars.
Zara liked that one.
Oh, the owls.
And then I'll probably end up with the stars as well.
Okay, cool. Right, I thought I would actually update you guys because today has gotten away from me. One of the joys of having family at home and stuff is it's so easy to get caught up. I ended up spending ages on my daughter's laptop because somehow her touchpad, like the trackpad on the laptop, had stopped working. So I had to spend quite a while trying to figure out how to get the damn thing to work. In the end, I managed to get it back up and running by finding the device manager, uninstalling the drivers, restarting it, and then it kind of fiddled itself back into action. But that kind of thing can easily take time. I have actually just finished shipping. Beck's actually just taking a nap, which is understandable. She's had a bit of a tough day. So I'm going to go and drop parcels. I've had some nice sales. Actually had a helicopter sale come in. Someone paid me £110 plus shipping for an RC helicopter. It was one that I was planning on stripping down and breaking apart, but I thought, hey, I want to get rid of some big boxes and make a little bit of cash at the same time. So I'm going to actually sell a few complete helicopters. I've listed a couple and they've already got a lot of interest. That's the beauty of things like that. I mean, this one's only been listed for a day and it's already sold. So I'm expecting the other ones I've listed to also get offers in and sell pretty soon. So yeah, I better get a move on. For those of you that are interested in that kind of thing, these are the parcels going out. So not a lot of them, but good value stuff, thankfully. So there's the helicopter in that large box. So that was like the £110 plus shipping sale. And we've got some RC parts, some of which are actually pretty decent, some of which are as low as like $3.99. So overall, though, very happy with what's going out. Mustn't grumble. Sales have been good. I've just literally spent the last 3 minutes yakking to the camera, and then I've just realised when I went to switch the camera off that I hadn't turned my microphone on, so there was no audio. So I was just talking with no audio and it would have been just annoying, so I caught that in time. Anyway, I've just gotten back from the post office, dropped the parcels off, did a little bit of weekend shopping from the post office shop. I'm not going to the supermarkets. It looked busy outside. People are obviously going out to grab food for the weekend and drink for the weekend, I'm guessing, because the weather is amazing. Since dropping the parcels off, I've actually had a couple more RC sales come through. 2 orders worth £50, which is brilliant. We've had one guy buy 3 one-way bearings at $35.67, and someone else bought a brushless tail motor for $14.99. So pretty pleased with those 2 little sales. As far as I'm concerned, work-wise, I'm not doing anything today. I was speaking to Beck earlier, and she knows that I really want to do this streaming thing. I enjoy streaming late at night, so I'm going to try to fit it into my day by in the morning grabbing a few hours, like 2 hours sleep after Beck's gone to work. So she normally leaves at about 7ish. So if I sleep till like 9. That'll give me like 2 hours of sleep, because I normally I'm not going to bed till quite late. I'm not going to bed till like 2 o'clock after streaming. So, and I don't really want to change my hours. I like the hours I've got, like 10 at night here. It's a nice time, sometimes a bit earlier or whatever, but yeah, it's one of those things that I'm kind of really happy about. I spoke to Beck about, so I'm going to be factoring in like a little extra 2 hours sleep in the mornings, and I can still wake up at 9, get on with my day, do what I need to do. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. But as far as today is concerned, yeah, I'm just going to be chilling now. I might even play a bit of RC. I don't know, might mess with my helicopter. I've got a little Nitro RC car I might just crank up, and I like the sound of the engine. I don't know if that's weird, but it's just cool fun to play with. But yeah, we'll see what I do. Who knows? Oh, and we've got our chat later. Right, I've come to the difficult decision that I'm going to be selling one of my RC cars because I'm just finding it too much effort right now. Unfortunately, I'm going to be selling a Tamiya Nitro car that I actually picked up at a car boot sale, originally to sell anyway. But I ended up keeping it because I did enjoy using it, but it's just such a pain. Let me just show you what I mean. Right, now this is what I mean by it being a little bit of a pain. Firstly, Nitro engines are generally known to be a little bit finicky and messy. You've got to retune them constantly depending on the weather and things like that. But also you need to have a bunch of stuff. So firstly, you need to have a glow plug charger, a glow plug igniter, which is charged. The amount of times I've tried to start this engine with my glow plug igniter. Let me show you what that actually is. Okay, so that's a glow plug igniter, and that is a glow plug. Now let me just set this down so I can show you. Bit of a wonky angle, but I'm going with this. All right, now firstly you need to have one of these charged and ready. Now you can tell it's charged by plugging that in. You know, you plug a glow plug in, you can see it lights up. Can you see that? This is gonna kind of go bright light. It gets all hot, and that's what ignites the engine. Now the amount of times I've been using one of these thinking it's charged when it isn't charged, and pulling at the pull start on the engine and nothing happening, it's happened too often, and that frustrates me. Firstly. Secondly, it is messy, it is noisy. You have to clean the car every time you've used it because of the oil and the fuel getting everywhere, the mixture getting everywhere. And also you have to end up tuning it every now and then. It's just a bit more of a involved process. So you've got to have your tuning screwdriver, you've got to keep an eye on the temps. And then after you finish using it, to keep your engine running nicely, and my engine does run decent, but it's just more involved is what I'm saying. You've got to use something like this, because this is after run oil. So if you have to, I'll show you what you have to do. Let me just actually set you up and do it while on camera. It's not a big effort, you know, I don't want to make it to seem like it's a big effort, but here's your car. But this is something you have to do after every run if you want to keep your engine running nicely. So you have to get your wrench, you have to pull out your glow plug. Okay, hopefully this will come out okay. And it has, except it's still in there because the wrench hasn't actually picked it up. So let me just kind of just shake it out. There you go. So here is the engine header, and there's a pull start there. You can, if I pull it, I'll be able to see the piston inside moving up and down. And then you've got to put in about 5 or 6 drops of this oil. I'm sometimes a bit more generous. And once you've put the oil in, you've got to actually put the glow plug back in. So I'm going to make sure that I've got a working glow plug. Yeah, that one's bright. So, and you have to keep all of this clean. Like, this glow plug's a bit dirty. A little bit of dirt from the glow plug can go into the engine, and it can cause damage to the engine. You've got to be so careful with the whole thing. I mean, and that's not a bad thing. If you've got the time and the inclination to do that, then that's fantastic. But at the moment, I don't think I'm feeling in that same vibe. And then you've got to put the glow plug back. Don't tighten it too much, because you've got to kind of then pull at this while it's dry. So tighten that a bit too much. Let me just kind of loosen it a tiny bit. There you go. And then you have to give it a few runs like this. And the idea of that is the idea is the oil is then running around, lubricates it, stops it from rusting and stuff. Now that's not a great deal of effort, but it's just too much for me. Anyway, I'm gonna actually end the vlog on that, because it's now nearly 7 o'clock and Beck and I are about to go and do the Friday Chinwag chat on our channel. But I just wanted to share that news with you. It's kind of sad because I wanted to keep it. I love the sound it makes. It's a lot of fun, but it's also too much effort. Right guys, I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I know it's a bit all over the place, blah blah blah, but it'll have to do. Thanks for watching.